I honestly do not know how I am going to do this. I. I. So. Okay, I have an idea. I make a. A. I make a. I make a class called a cube, which holds six. Six. Six strings, which each has a size on it, and the size are going to be called front, top, left, right, bottom, and back. But the strings are going to actually be what side is on. So by default, front is going to be front, top is going to be top, right is going to be right, etc. And so if I do that, then I can make. Let me start with that first. Let me start with that. Add new item, please. Okay, okay. So, orientation cube, public. All right. I'll get the stuff later. I just want to figure this out. So all I gotta do is public orientation cube. I only need the bomb. No, I need to bomb. Streamwriter. System.io. I don't know how I forgot that. Streamwriter. Stream. Write toward. Come on, writer. Log file. Writer. And then string I position. Okay. So then I'm going to make a class that holds 6 strings, front, left, right, bottom, back, front, left, right, bottom, top, and top. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is then make a constructor which doesn't give you anything by default, because you don't need anything by default. And then set the front to front, left to left, left, right to right, bottom to bottom, back to back, and top to top. Okay. Okay. So this is what I want. This is what I currently want. Then I have to make 2 methods. Technically 4, but it's just gonna be true. Public void left which is going to just be top stays top, bottom stays bottom. I'll be right back. I need to get my Rubik's Cube for this. Okay, so I don't have to memorize this in my head. Okay. So front is going to become, if this is left, so left is what? I gotta look at the manual just to make sure. Alright, top, okay, yeah, top rotates, so left rotates it clockwise and right rotates it counterclockwise. So left will turn the front into left. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be left. This is gonna be, God, okay, left, back, right, right. Okay. So now I have the old positions. Now I can change, modify them. So front is going to become old right. Left is to become old front. Back is old left, and right is old back. Okay, so that's good there. And then right, public void right is just the same as, I don't even need right, because I can just call left 3 times, and the way I'm thinking about doing this, I won't even need right. I would just, like, if I call it 3 times, I know I'll just, like, modify the answer just so this changes to right. And if it calls it 4 times, I can just say do nothing, because rotating it 4 times is the same as doing absolutely nothing. So I don't think I need it right, nor do I need it counterclockwise for what I'm about to do next. So public void clockwise would be, just steal this. Okay, so what changes? Front, old front, no, it's not old front, it's old top, and old bottom. Okay, now top becomes old right. No, top becomes, because we're doing clockwise. Shit! This depends based on the, oh, fuck. I forgot this varies based on the fucking eye position. Okay, technically, if I have a clockwise, just given front, so if I actually make it so public void clockwise without the eye position, then that means I can keep everything I just did. I'm just gonna take this too. I don't think I'm going to use this, but I will try. Okay. Okay, so assuming I have these right, front, there's no front, there's top. Alright, so if there's a top, top becomes old left. Left is old bottom. Bottom is old right. And right is old top. Okay. So this is assuming okay. So I'm going to need a switch statement now with all of the I positions. And assuming on where it is, this won't work. So the only places it can be is front, left, back. So front, left, right, and back. It can be top and bottom, bottom. Case 0. What the fuck am I doing? Case. I use lowercase yes. Okay. So let's say it's front, and if it is front would just be the same as just doing clockwise without this. Okay, and then let's say it's case left. Okay, if it was left, this is stupid. Come on. There we go. Alright, so if it was left, and left clockwise would mean, it's a Rubik's Cube, why don't I just rotate it? Stupid. Clockwise would mean left clockwise would mean front becomes this way, front top becomes front becomes bottom, bottom becomes back, and back becomes top. I have an idea. Wait, is this what I did right here? What is this? Oh, crap. I'm just gonna make this just like a Rubik's Cube. Rotate U clockwise top. Rotate U clockwise top. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Front. Clockwise. Front. So I don't need a statement. If it was in the front, clockwise would do this. Now if I have top and this, I think that gives me everything I need to do. Okay, so if I have left in this case will make me white on front, so I'm just going to write this down. Because I'm looking at a Rubik's Cube, which is why you can't see anything. White, front. Hello? Okay, I guess I'll write it here. Because it just doesn't want to work for some reason. White, front, front white, bottom, orange, yellow back. Yellow back, what else? Yellow back and red top. So, what did I just do? Okay. Okay. So, if top, okay, so this is what I want. So let's try to get the front to be white. So if I do the entire thing, so only using these two, is there a way for me to just change it so the entire thing goes like this without doing that? So if I just do front, clockwise, top. Actually, let me just try 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that didn't work, so I gotta rotate some way. So 1. Huh. Oh yeah, I can. No, that didn't work. Well, actually, yeah. So I had it like, how'd I have it like? How was it at? Okay, so if I have it, so if I rotate this, let me just first try to get the white from the top to the front, right? Is that what I said? Yeah. So I can do that by rotating this front clockwise and then rotating the top clockwise. Alright, and that leaves me with my front in the front. That sounded very stupid of me to say, but leaves me with my white in the front. Now I need, let's try to get orange at the bottom. And I can do that by rotating front clockwise, which is the same thing as I can rotate it counterclockwise, which is the same thing as me doing it clockwise 3 times. And so with this is everything how I wanted it to be. My front is white, my bottom is orange, my back is yellow, and my top is red. Hey, I'm done. So if that's the case, so if I wanted left to do that, then all I had to do was rotate clockwise, front, and then do counterclockwise. No, top clockwise. And then do front counterclockwise. I don't like this. This is ugly. That was... Alright, that was what I wanted. Great. Now, if... Great, I just gotta do this. Public void rotate, and we just steal this. Okay. I just didn't like seeing this 3 times in a row. Okay, so right, rotating it right would be the same thing as rotating it left, but counterclockwise, right? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? I found myself so stupid to people who have never seen my shit before. So orange would be on top. So if I just rotate this 3 times counterclockwise, I mean clockwise, what's left? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Orange would be on top and yellow would be on front. One, 2, 3. Yes. Case right equals rotate clockwise left. I'm just going to do a for loop. And so doing it for the front, doing it for the back would be the same thing as just calling this. You know, okay, so now that I have clockwise, I do not need counterclockwise because I can just call it 3 times, is what I said before. So, now that I have this crap sorted out, I think that's all I need, because all I need is left. Okay. 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 Now that I have this sorted out, I can finally start working on the actual thing itself. So, if I first need to figure out what my desired sides, plural, because it could be more than one, unfortunately, would be. So, how many... If you get a strike, then the virtual cube will reset on its initial position. Be aware that you may need to select a new role if your observer is no different than... Okay, if you get a strike, that's your fault, because I'm not worrying about that. Alright, rotate the cube so that the initial left face is in the same position. Alright, no. I gotta first find... Can this be list? Yeah, private list. String. I'm making this a dictionary. No, I don't need it to be a dictionary. I need it to be a key list. Not a key list. Key. What the fuck is it called? Key value pair, which is a string and a string. Is this a list? And I can't do it on, well, technically I could do it on this, on in, yeah, I'm not going to. Private void find goal. Excuse me. So. if I have rotate the cube so that the initial left face is in the same position as the initial top face, as if the serial number contains an R. So if bomb dot serial number dot R. Actually, yeah, here. I'm going to post something in the chat, which is something I rarely do. Here's the manual if you want to read what I'm doing. Okay, so if this contains an R, so the initial left face is in the same position as the initial top face. So top equals left. I gotta make the cube. Oh, I gotta make it a list. God damn it. Okay. So the goal is... Wait, why would I don't need this. I just need to know if like a specific cube. I don't need it to be a key value pair. I just need it to be a cube. So actually let me keep that. I'm just gonna say cube. Okay, goal equals new cube. So I'm just going to say for everything except top, right? Yeah. So top equals, I forgot, goal dot cube. I gotta probably use, yep. All these public. Equals left. And I'm going to make the rest of these null so I don't confuse myself. Something tells me I should have made this an array, but that's going to force me to remember like the syntax of these things, and that doesn't seem very like any reason to use I cannot type and talk at the same time. But there's no reason to use an array because it just doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So as if it's null, I mean if it's R. Otherwise, if the bomb has a lit indicator with the label TRN, if bomb dot TRN dot lit, or has a lit or unlit indicator labeled car, so if it's visible. Why did you say lit slash unlit? Why didn't you just say it has a indicator label? Whatever, I didn't make the manual. Just seems interesting. Rotate the cube so that the initial bottom face is the same position as the initial. So right. Wait, did I misread that? Rotate the cube so that the initial left face is the same as position as the initial top face. Okay, I didn't misread that. Rotate the cube so that the initial bottom face is in the same position as the initial right face. The initial right face. So that means right should equal bottom? Yes. Goal. 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 There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, why did I get 6? Whatever. So the rest of these are going to be known. If I can count. Hopefully I can. So front, left, right, so that at the top, back. And bottom. Now, what's next? Issue analysis. Otherwise, if the serial number on the bomb contains the number 7 or 8, why is there a thing called character count? Oh, okay. Okay, rotate the cube so the initial right face is the initial bottom face, so bottom, sorry, I was thinking. I'll tell you what it was after I finish this. So, right. So, gold bottom. Rotate the initial cube so that the same position as the initial bottom face is set to the initial back face. So, back should equal bottom. You know what I could do? Actually, I'm going to think of a very stupid way to think of this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'll think about I'll tell you what I'm thinking about afterwards. But this actually might not be hard if I just brute force this and not, like, actually come up with, like, a logical answer. You know? Work smarter, not harder, I guess. Anyway, is there are more than 2 batteries? Wait, there's another thing I missed. Rotate the cube so that the initial right face is the same position as the initial bottom face. And the initial back face is the same as the initial... Oh, I misspoke this, so this should be front. And this should be back. I mean, yeah. Okay. Otherwise, if there are more than 2 batteries on the bomb, or the virtual observer's initial... Oh. Alright. So, if the battery is more than 2 batteries on the bomb or the virtual surface, so I position... I gotta make this like an actual thing now, so actually use it private string I pose. So this dot I pose. Is left. Rotate the cube so that the top... Wait, when is this initial? Please tell me that's not talking about What does the cube so the initial left is space? Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. In order to, let me rewrite this. In order to defuse the bomb, you would need to get a 3D orientation. A virtual cube is needed to rotate the cube's specific order 4 keys. Unfortunately, there is no display to indicate the current orientation of virtual, so you're gonna have to imagine and start the cube yourself. The 2 keys for note the virtual server's position may change. For example, if the eye is at the top, front, assume roll clockwise. Okay, this doesn't help me at all. I was just figuring out because it said initial top, so I didn't know if that meant like the top as like the top that we're seeing, or the top in terms of like what the virtuals thing is saying. I'm going to assume it's the former because that makes my life easier. Okay. Rotate the cube so that the initial top is in the same position as the initial bottom. Otherwise, the initial top is left. Front, right. Alright, nice job. So, assuming I have the goal, I then have to figure out this is it's not equal null. Alright, first we're gonna do is check if all these are null. Well, not obviously not all gonna be null, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if any of them happen to be null, then there's no reason to check them. If they do, if they do be null, then there's no reason to check them. But if they're not null, then I'm gonna have to check. So top, back, bottom, front, left, left. Thank you. Right. So if actually I don't even need this. So if top, full top does not equal front cube top, return false. And then do that with the rest of them. Boom, 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 boom. And if any of these return true. So if right, does not equal right. If left does not equal left. If front does not equal front. If bottom does not equal bottom. If back does not equal back. And that should be it, right? Why are you trying to yell at me? Fuck off. So it tells me if it's the correct answer or not. So my plan is go from the starting position, rotate it up to 4 times. So 4 8i equals 0, while I is less than 4, I plus plus, and then 4 8j equals 0, while j is less than 3, what did I say? Less than 4, j plus plus. So my goal is start by rotating 4 times from the front. First I gotta create the cube. So I gotta get the list of directions to actually send to the user. Now, it's a correct, if it is the correct answer, cube break. This is ghetto. And then just copy that and do the same thing here. All right. Now, what I want to do is rotate this side up to 4 times, so clockwise. So let's just do this is ghetto, and then directions.add left. And then if it does it up to 4 times and it doesn't get the right answer, it'll go back to its initial state. And then if it gets the right answer, then don't do anything here yet. And if it gets the right answer, it'll break here. So right here, I'm going to do cube dot clockwise I position. And if it does that up to 4 times, then... See, my only concern is the eye position. Like clockwise is fine. It's the top is fine. It's the clockwise because like I know when I turn this, there's the probability that it will change, and I'm not so sure to verify if that happens. So what I'm going to do is actually launch the game and see if it works. Let's pray to God that my stream doesn't crash, because I don't want to deal with that. But if I'm smart, it should always putting left should always change the position of the eye. I don't know what it means by the virtual observers. Like, I get that, like, what it means, but it just seems stupid, like, it wouldn't change. For example, the top eye is at the bottom, facing front. Pressing a roll clockwise will put the left position the top spaces. God, sometimes I hate having so many modules installed that it takes forever for the game to load up. I should have done this by the start, but at the same time, I rarely start up the module when this happens, so... Okay. That's the wrong stream. Hello? I hate this monitor. Well, now you know my setup. What I was trying to do is... Actually, hold on. Actually, let me just... Can I make a new display while I'm... Yeah. And I just broke the wrong thing. Fantastic. I just deleted the wrong thing. Give me a second. Okay. Now that's back to normal. No, I don't want to remove this thing. I hate this so much. Why is it... This is annoying. Like, actually. Okay, so event, image, window capture, audio capture, input display. Thank you. Thank you, this is what I want to capture. And the right one. Great, now I have that set up. Here we go. Woo. Okay. We don't need music or sound. Alright. see if I can figure out how this works. So yep, it's all the same, front, back, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if there is no logging on this, oh my god. There is no logging on orientation cube, so this is going to be fun. Okay. So let's say the top. Alright, so it's currently facing the green face. So green is back. Green is back. I'm going to write that down. Put that over here. So green is back. And so if I rotate it by the top, which is the same thing as doing left, right? Yes. That should theoretically put this eye to the right here. Okay, call me a liar. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because it doesn't matter. So this doesn't change with these. Because this is the same right now. So if I do it, because this only changes this. So it just changes the back. It's still facing the back. It's just... the back is not actually the back. So if I press this, the left is now the back. And now this is just its original position. So now what I want to do is, so if I rotate this from the back, what will that do? Absolutely nothing. So back clockwise would do this. Would just rotate it like this, so red is now on top. Like that. So 1. So if I do it again, what will that do? 2, 3. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I have no idea why. 4. Watch what makes me mad. You know what? Let's do some practice. Let's do a new bomb. Okay. Let's do some practice. Let's try to figure it out on my own. So, does the serial number contain an R in it? No. If there's a bomb that has a lit TR and there's no indicators. If the bomb has a PS2 port, no. Or there's been 1 or more strikes, no. If the serial number contains a 7 or an 8, no. If there are more than 2 batteries, no. Or the virtual position is in the left face, no. Otherwise, rotate the initial top face so that it's in the same position as the initial left face. So we want top top space is in the same position as the initial left space. So we want left. So we want top to be on left. So now, if I do this the way, you know, here, you can tell, you can listen to the beeping with me as well. So if I want the top to be on left and doing it based on what the code I have here. Okay, so I rotate cube clockwise top. I'm going to write this down like on an actual piece of paper or something, because this is really hard to think of in my head. Okay. So if I have the eye facing here on the right side, right? Yeah. And I want, my goal is to have top, my goal is to have top be here, which means bottom is on the right. That's all I really care about. So, and that's the case, and if I have my eye right there, what I could do is have rotated either clockwise or counterclockwise. No, I don't want to do it based on like how I know I would do it. I want to do it based on how I know the code will do it. So if I rotate the cube clockwise once by the top, let's just do that now. Do that 4 times and see if I get the right answer. So if I do it like that, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously that didn't work because top always stood on the top, so that didn't work. Now, if I do it so bottom, it rotates it based on the eye. And the eye position is currently clockwise, so it's on the right. Clockwise is this way. It should do 1, 2, 3. Does this give me my right answer? Yeah. Hey, I did it. I didn't really do anything. I just did guess and check, but whatever. Whatever. Now, my eye's on the left, so that means red is now that. Alright, what's my goal? No R, import, no strikes, no. 2 more batteries. Okay, less position. Rotate the cube so that the initial top face is the same position as the initial bottom face. So top needs to go on bottom. That sounds funny to say. I am immature as shit. Anyway, top needs to go on bottom. So if I knew this based on, if I knew what, if I was smart, like if I wasn't code, I would know I just need to either just do clockwise twice or counterclockwise twice, it doesn't matter. But I am not the whatchamacallit. I am not, let's assume I'm not smart and have it so that I am the code. So what I would do is I would hit this thing 4 times, rotate, and then hit it again 4 times, rotate. And if that's the case, then it would be set. Same thing here. And here. Fuck you. I hate this. Why did I download that? I am so sorry for everyone. That is Senor Payload Scream, and I forgot I downloaded that. See, I know what the problem with that was. That was because the eye moved. Because before it didn't move like that. So the eye changes. And that means I'm going to have to ask the user for more information. Which is something I don't want to do. But it seems that this is random for some reason, and I don't know why. I hate this game. Okay. So, assuming... Why is this black? There you go. Okay. So anytime I rotate the eye, I then need to get that information from the user to say if the eye changed. So, if the eye changed... Oh my god, this is stupid. This doesn't seem right. Like, I've seen people do this where they don't talk back and forth and ask where the eye position is more than once. So maybe I'm just stupid, which is a very, 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 very plausible thing. So what I'm going to do is actually go back into the stupid module and just do things on my own so I can figure out a way to do this. I don't think my idea of thinking is wrong or I'm very far off at all. I think it's just I'm missing something, and it specifically has to do with this stupid eye position, I swear to God. And having no logging makes things very difficult. Okay. So let's go through the stupid edge work to figure out what my stupid goal is. Otherwise, if the bomb has a lit indicator... Actually, hold on. I'm going to ask for help from people who I know this module more than I do. I just hope they respond. Where is that server? There it is. KTANE Academy. I can't ever speak. KTANE Academy, if you guys never heard of, is a server that actually helps people with doing KTANE modules. So if you guys want, like, it helps people like figure out like how to do modules and stuff, is where I get most of my information from. So if you ever are stuck doing a module, I would go to that right there to help you. Oh, it seems that my chat has also disappeared, and I kind of don't feel like doing that right now, fixing that right now. I will do it later. Okay, so how am I going to word this question? So, I got to this rule, so otherwise if there's more than 2 batteries on the bomb, it's just facing left. Yeah, this is annoying. But it did for the 3rd module after I pressed clockwise once the eye changed to the top, move to the top, move to the top, which I'm not sure why, but it affected my answer, and therefore I got a strike. Is there something I'm missing in terms of the eye movement whenever I press clockwise or counterclockwise? Or is it just, or does it just have a chance of happening? And makes this more of an interactive module. I didn't need to say that many words, but whatever. In the meantime, oh look! The same module. Fucking hell. Okay, otherwise if the bomb has a lit indicator, there's no R, there's no TR in our car, there's no ports, no strikes. If your number contains a 7 or 8, it does. So rotate the cube so that the initial right face is in the same position as the initial bottom face. Right equals bottom. And the front and the back face is the initial back. What is right? Right in this case is green. So bottom. The bottom is green. And the back is the back is not the back. The front is the back is the front. So the back, no, the front needs to be red. Okay. So, easy way to do this. Left. That makes it so it's like this. Actually, no. I don't want to do left first. I want to do... No, I gotta do left. I have to do left. Actually, I'm gonna do left twice. So that changes this. So my right face is the same position as my bottom face. Wait, what? And my front needs to be red, so that's what I was doing. Okay, so my front is red now. But I can't then change this, so I can't do left. I have to do left once. Do clockwise. And then do left again. So left clock. Left set. I don't know why, but that eye movement scares the shit out of me for no reason. Okay. Let's do this again. Alright, it's at the bottom. I know that. PS2. No. 2 batteries. No, 8 or 7. Here we go. So it's also going to be this roll. So I gotta do the bottom and the front again. So currently my bottom is right is bottom. So orange needs to be at the bottom. And my front needs to be back needs to be front, so yellow. Okay. So this is actually pretty simple. So clockwise in terms of the eye. So clock. And then left, left. Yep, this is random. Oh my god, I hate this. And I can't do it in order because if that is the case, how am I going to do this? My initial thinking is to have it so my thought, my I genuinely don't know how is it random or am I just stupid? Cuz like I literally hit it 4 times and it did nothing. But I hit it again like 2 more times and it actually did something. And now I'm just very, very confused. Oh, look, someone's typing. I'm very happy. Two batteries. Otherwise, rotate the cube so that the top face. You're correct. The eye has a chance of moving every time you press the cognitive buttons. Every movement besides the top and bottom can be done only with one press of those buttons. So it's the only potential change you need to answer. This is frustrating. So I was right. I'm not stupid. It is a random chance. So these buttons are hell. Literal hell. I just realized you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. These buttons right here. Literal hell. Oh, so that changes everything on how I solve the module, so I can't be stupid. I also can't do A star, which what I was thinking of doing because it's not like the only way I can think of doing this is doing it logically. In like not even like a logical way, but like okay. The only way I can see myself doing this is if starting with okay, I have an idea. Let's say that I need to make the left go to like the right. That's simple. Just rotate left, like do these things how many times you need to do them, because these don't change the eye. But the only reason why I would ever need to use these buttons is if I need to get the top or the bottom onto the sides, or vice versa. Like I need to get the front, the right, the left, the top, the back on the top or the bottom. So theoretically, I only want to touch these buttons, these two buttons, only once. And that means if it's only one, if it's only one side I need to work with, that's a lot easier. Because either I don't hit this button, or actually I haven't. Like I either line it up so it goes in the right place and then line up the other one, or do nothing. But that's like very, very very, very like I don't know how to code that without talking in plain English. Like, so if I can't do that, what else could I do? Because I can't use A star. My best bet is to ask the user, like, set up one. Oh, fuck. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do these stupid modules just to see if I can get myself like a general idea of what I need to do. I might go to bed soon because I did a lot, at least in this case, and I don't know. Like, I think I'll come back to this like after thinking about it more, because like I don't know why, but just like walking away and doing stuff allows me to think better. Let me figure out what I need to do for this one. R, TRN, PS2, more strikes, 7 or 8, 2 more batteries, device. Top is in the same position as left. See here, in a thing like this, I know that top needs to go here. So if I could do this in one, like I only need one of these buttons. I only need to hit this button once, either clockwise and hit this button a bunch, or counterclockwise and hit this button a bunch. Or like this is what I mean. So I can have it. If I had a method that told me if it's not on the same plane, quote unquote, to just press this button and then recheck it. And then at that point, it should be on the same plane. The only issue with that is, what if I need to do more than one button? Like, for example, let me, this hasn't been touched yet, so I know this is, does this one have, yeah, this one has 3, so I'm gonna do this. I'm so sorry about that. So, I got it straight now. So now it changes, our rule changes, so rotate the cube so that the initial bottom face is the same position as the initial front face. And that the initial left face is the same position as the initial bottom face. Which means that bottom let me just look at my cube real quick. Left, I'm gonna throw up. So bottom is left, so left is blue. And front is bottom, right? Front is bottom. Am I insane? Is front bottom? See, this is where I know I'd need to at least take a break or something, because my brain is deep fried. I usually don't code for this long on something like this. Rotate the cube so that the initial bottom face is the same position as the initial front face. So front is bottom, which I have been saying this entire fucking time, but front is orange. Okay. So, what I want to do, so like, bottom is blue, and there's no way after hitting these buttons is that ever going to change that. No way. Why is it going so fast? Like, faster than what I initially thought. But whatever. Meantime, same thing with the front. Like, same thing with the bottom. There's no way for me to do this. So, allegedly, I only want to hit this once. So, if I go through this 4 times, and this isn't an option, I'm screwed. Like, I'm literally screwed. Got lucky there. But, where was that? That was the back. And I just put clock. So that's counterclock in this case. That puts blue on the bottom. So I got lucky there. Well, I didn't really get lucky. And then I can just spam this. But I only know I need to do it twice. And this should just work. Okay, I guess I'm just stupid. I genuinely don't know what I did wrong. Oh my god. This module's gonna be the bane me. I have an idea. Number 1, turn this sound. I was at 20%? Are you kidding me? Jesus. I need to check something. That was very loud, and that's the only reason why I turned the sound down. Please tell me there's no R. Please tell me none of these work. Nope, I gotta restart. Please don't crash. It's gonna crash. Oh my god. Alright, time for the giant shuffle noise for no reason. Jesus! I'm gonna turn that down just so it doesn't blast your eardrums. I'm so sorry. Alright, so let me restart again. Because what I'm trying to do is to get something like this one. Where it's like, otherwise, if there's 2 or more batteries. Actually, I probably should check if there's batteries. I forgot it's just not just only this. But if there's 2 more batteries... My throat hurts a lot. Anyway, I'm trying to see if this condition is true, because I need to check something. Like, something is really frustrating me. Otherwise, if the bomb has a lit indicator with the label TRN, or it has... Actually, I missed some. No R. No label TRN. No car. No PS2. No strikes. No 7 or 8. Alright, less position. This is the one I was trying to figure out. So, like I said before, all I need to do is to get the top at the bottom. And this wouldn't be a problem if the eye didn't move. Because there is literally no other way for me to do this besides hitting left twice. Like hitting one of these two buttons 2 times in a row. But if this moves, I'm screwed. It didn't move there. But, like, let's do this one. Oh. Okay, let's do this one. See, this one. Okay. For no reason. It just... Oh, my God. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do now. Okay. Like, now the top is now the front. And there is no way for me to get the front to rotate to where I want. Actually, no, I'm stupid. If I actually did it so it does left and then rotated that clockwise. Hey, I'm smart. So this is an interactive module. 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 Okay. Okay. I got it. This makes things hell of a lot harder for literally no reason. So my solve is stupid. Okay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Now I need to first figure out what is the count for my directions. If count not my directions, my goal. So goal I'm going to write a thing for how many nums there are, even though it's only going to be used. Actually, I'll just make it a method outside the class because it doesn't need to be inside it. I, for some reason, have Take a Slice stuck in my head, and now I have to play that for some reason. Which is not even my favorite Glass Animal song, so I have no idea why it's stuck in my head. Whatever. Front, left, back, top, bottom. One, two, three, four, five. I'm going to die. Oh my god. Now, if goal count is a little greater than 1, I don't remember what I was gonna do with this method. I think this is my cue to go to bed. I can't. I fucking can't deal with this. I'm gonna figure this out, obviously. I don't know how, but I will. See you guys later.